This guy tried to quit his job by making AI music, built a fake band, and even got in front of a celebrity. Let's see how this went. Today I'm gonna be reacting to a short documentary by a YouTube channel called Soon, exploring just how far individuals can go who do not care about the actual craft of music by using AI. Make sure you stay tuned to the very end of this video because there's a ton of useful information that you're definitely gonna need. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Free AI music. Want to check it out? No? Okay. Listen to my AI music, please. You might not have noticed it, but AI music is everywhere. The AI-generated musician Zanny Monet was signed to a $3 million record deal. $3 million! The music designer, that's the term they give to the people who make AI music, has stated that she has no music ability, but she writes all the lyrics herself.
So I'm going to find someone making money off their AI music, build a band from scratch with zero musical ability, get a celebrity endorsement,
Tyra is here.
and hopefully earn enough money to quit my full-time job.
I love it!
I'm not gonna give it to them. They look like they're fighting. You know what would help them? Free AI music.
So how hard is it to really make AI music?
After reaching out to multiple AI bands, the manager of Bleeding Verse said they would be down for an interview.
Okay, so cool.
You might not have heard of Bleeding Verse the band, but you may have listened to some of their songs. They boast over 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and their music has been included in thousands of reels and TikToks.
I've got ashes in my mouth from the lies you fed.
The person behind Bleeding Verse requested to remain anonymous because of some overzealous fan messages.
You know, this is really interesting because this is something I predicted in one of my earlier reaction videos, that we're going to get to a point where people just create AI bands and AI content just for the pure sake of just exploitation, of just creating money. That's it. It's just a pure money grab. It has nothing to do with the love of the art, the love of the craft, expressing yourself creatively. It is purely a financial endeavor, and someone has already been successful at it. So for all the independent artists out there, please make sure if you're out there in those different open mics and different types of contests and festivals, make sure you're doing like email collection so that way you can maintain the communication link between you and the actual people that you've actually met. Let's go ahead and get back into the video.
So rather than watching this image that looks like a bunch of Legos, I decided to make an avatar.
Okay, it won't give me a full frame, so we'll put them in Photoshop, and we'll take out the background, and we'll use another AI, okay, and we'll put them in a recording studio. To further anonymize the manager, I took the audio from one of the Bleeding Verse tracks and uploaded it to a voice cloner to design a voice that could be the manager.
Dude, it's great to chat with you. It's been really hard to get people on the phone with me. You haven't been doing this for that long.
So I started back in January, and I have a couple other projects that just didn't do very good. And then I stumbled across Bleeding Verse, close to the song. And the very next day I had record labels reaching out, and I was like, oh shit.
What do you mean you stumbled across it?
For transparency, I do used to know. And when I say stumble across, I mean because when you generate a song, you don't know what you're gonna get. And then the very first song I gave was If You Loved Me Then, and got that vocal. And I was like, oh, that's the vocal for it. That's where I just stumbled across the style and vocal that I was looking for.
Suno, Udio, and Ava are some of the most popular platforms AI music designers use. You can enter a prompt and it will spit back out a few different variations, which then you can kind of tinker with.
Cherry cola kisses, sweeter than pie. Sugar rush dreams.
It's not perfect and reminds me of Shaking Dice.
Cherry red Cadillac, let's take a ride. Top down, cruising with you by my side.
Now that song that just played actually sounded really familiar. I know that was AI, but man, they're getting so, they're getting away with a lot. I'll say that, man. It's not just like a human being inspired and creating something similar. That's crossing some lines, at least in my opinion. Let's get back into the video.
Do you have any like musical ability? Like, do you play?
No, none. I've tried to learn piano a few times,
Told you.
I don't have the patience to learn anything new.
How long does it take you from like start to finish to like make a song?
Well, right now it doesn't take me very long because all these songs I'm putting out now are from writings from way back. I've been writing since I was in high school. And so I'm just now working on fresh material I have wrote. But as far as the song making process, I just type up the lyrics in there, hit generate, and same as I'm sure your images, 30 seconds later, you got a finished product.
And that's another issue that I'm having with AI music so far. It's really just, it's devoid of any real human experience. It's just prompting and extrapolating just different things from different places. It's hard for me to really say, but it's like something about it's not real. It's not authentic. It's just not organic, and it's missing something. It's missing this extra thing. You know, I understand that sometimes the music that's generated might sound good to a lot of you guys, but it's not Ralph, man. It's not Ralph. But let's get back into the video.
So it seems pretty easy to make the music, but what about the money? Bleeding Verse signed a low six-figure deal with the record label Hallwood Media. But even before the deal, they had generated a sizable chunk of change through streams alone.
So in the last 28 days on Spotify, I've had, I think it's 8.7 million streams.
So for those crunching the numbers at home, Spotify pays between 0.003 and 0.005 cents per stream. So if we take that 8.7 million streams in the last 28-day period, we can kind of ballpark how much Bleeding Verse is making from Spotify streams alone. This doesn't include Apple Music. This doesn't include merch sales. Oh, man. It really makes you question your life choices.
All right, so we're seeing this AI band is also taking up some revenue. So that begs the question for me, guys. Do you feel like these AI recording artists are taking up space from real authentic recording artists? Do you feel like they're kind of bogarting some of the attention away from the potential fans of some of you out there? Attention is limited for all of us, and I feel like something like this is just not good for people in general. So it's cool as a cute little novelty thing, but real people out there deserve to get paid from the music that they create. And also we do know that the music that's being used to, you know, generate this AI music is actually just straight taken off of the open web without any type of licensing fee or any type of royalties paid out to the original creators. It's just, to me, it's just like a strong arm jack move. We're just boxing you out, taking your stuff, mixing it together and creating this this music that's being put out there. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Is this taking up space? But let's get back into the video.
Was this ever on your life bingo card to get like a record deal?
No, no, not at all. I can't sue for nobody wants to hear that. I can't play any instruments. I was just gonna put all in a book and just publish that. I just feel there's a bigger audience in music.
And while there are a lot of fans who aren't sure if this is AI music,
His voice is unreal, and I'm just praying to God he can do it live.
Bleeding Verse has been really upfront about being an AI band.
I wanted to be honest too, because I don't want half my listener
do it
base to
live.
fall off. They're gonna find out it's
it's
AI
not
eventually
live.
anyway when there's never any touring, there's no images.
It sounds like I could indeed build a base of real fans who like AI music. But who are these people? Are they bots or industry plants? Or maybe, just maybe, Occam's razor style, they're just ordinary people that vibe with the music. Are you AI or an industry plant?
No, I'm absolutely real, yeah.
So you didn't know that Bleeding Verse was AI when you first heard them?
Whenever I first heard them, I was like, man, this band is incredible. Like, the lyrics were hitting, the sound was great. I had no idea they were AI. And then, of course, somebody told me, like, did you know it's AI? Not a clue. And it still did not sway how I felt about the music. It's all art.
Let me say this to this Bleeding Verse fan here. There's a reason why you like it. The reason why you like it is because it's trained off of music that a lot of people already liked from prior generations, and it was put in a gumbo pot and it spat out straight to you. So there was no experience, there was no struggle, there's no story behind it. It's just artificial slop of the real things. But the technology is getting so good, it's actually starting to sound good to some people. But you liking it is not something that surprises me. But after you find out you like it, start to question why. Why do I like it? Where does this music come from? And then how did those people create that original music and recognize that you're going to start to run into a brick wall? Of course, music is built off of different generations from the past, but these are real people traveling, going to different places, finding different new trends and fusing things together. And this stuff that you're getting presented with isn't new. There's nothing new about it. Let's get back into the video.
Like, the lyrics were hitting, the sound was great. I had no idea they were AI. And then, of course, somebody told me, like, did you know it's AI? Not a clue. And it still did not sway how I felt about the music. It's all art. When I was making music, it wasn't about the money. It was about just playing and vibing with the people around me, them enjoying my music, them listening to the story I was trying to tell with my music. And in the end, that's exactly what music is telling a story. That's what art is.
Okay.
Wait. Time out. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. So for this music fan, yes, it is fun. It is highly enjoyable to make music with your friends, listen back, vibe, express yourself. That's all good. However, the music, your experience as a fan and a music maker, the guy who just got shown, that was real, and the individuals who created the original materials that was trained for this Bleeding Verse AI band, they had those same experiences that you did, and they were fortunate enough to get record deals and publishing deals and different things to help them generate income and sustain themselves. So with that being said, a larger company shouldn't feel entitled to grab other people's intellectual property, blend it all together, and then spit it out to people. And then the person who's getting the financial benefits from it is an individual who doesn't care about music, doesn't care about any of those experiences. It's just a purely capitalistic money grab. That's it. Start to kind of separate your experiences as just a listening music fan and start to think critically about some of the things that are happening. Understand right now we're in that new honeymoon phase where stuff is just cool. It's novel. We're liking the way different things, make us feel. I get that. I've heard some AI stuff. I get that. But please think about how it's going to impact other people who actually care about the craft. But let's go ahead and get back into the video.
So now that we figured out the process, we figured out that there's like a real market. People don't seem to care that it's AI music. You just need to have a product that connects with people. I'm going to try to make my own band. First thing I need to do is figure out what kind of music to make. So I started looking up industry trends. From the Illuminate Mid-Year Music Report, it shows that the highest growth genres in the US are rock and alt-rock specifically. So now I need to figure out probably the most important thing besides the genre is the name. Alternative facts. I like that. The thing Kellyanne Conway said that one time. It's pretty funny.
Gave alternative facts.
But I don't want to make it political. Alternative facts with like an FAX, and we could parody, the most iconic antagonist in cinematic history, the fax machine from Office Space.
PC load letter? What the f does that mean?
It's a little too nostalgic. What about alternative fox? Kind of sexy. Foxes are sexy. Sure, let's go with alternative fox. And then I needed to make a band avatar to start. So Gemini spit me out a couple of these images and eventually picked one that worked. Okay, so now we've got this image, we've got our genre, we've got our band. Let's boot up Suno. Let's start making some music, baby.
My first step was to make a persona in Suno. This is what the manager of Bleeding Verse said he stumbled upon.
And then I stumbled across Bleeding Verse.
So I needed to stumble upon what Alternative Fox was supposed to be. I didn't really have the time or the patience to even do that, so I decided to leverage robot against robot. I described the sound I wanted to ChatGPT, something like a Blink-182, and then had it write me a prompt that I could put into Suno. From there, I needed lyrics. With no songwriting ability, I had ChatGPT write me the lyrics as well. I rigorously researched the most common themes in music and had ChatGPT write me songs about each of those. Here's a song about love.
Snuck in through the back gate, neon buzzing, getting late. Your hand grabbed mine, pulling fast. I don't know what it's going to sound like. Advanced options. Weirdness. Too much, man.
That ChatGPT lyric writing part was so cringe, pretty offensive to me. I just seen how skilled songwriters are in the studios and how they bounce off of each other with different concepts and correcting things and changing lyrics and pushing each other to be better and create different types of stories. And now we're prompting lyrics and Google searching stuff. And man, this is going to erode some of that extra oomph, that extra kick, that thing that gives us the chills when we hear music we really like. I know right now it sounds cool, it's cute and all that stuff, but I'm telling you guys, this is not going in a good direction. It's just not. But let's go ahead and get back into the video.
Through the back gate, neon buzzing, getting late. Your hand grabbed mine, pulling fast.
Over the next few hours, I had ChatGPT spitting me out prompts and lyrics that I fed into Suno.
Generating.
It was a fun, creative challenge to find the right tone or feeling for a song. I really felt like a record producer. And then, with a couple of clicks and DistroKid, I was able to publish my music everywhere, from Spotify to Apple Music to Google. It's on Instagram.
Snuck in through the back, a neon buzzing, getting...
Over the course of 3 hours, I was able to produce and publish 5 different songs, something that would have taken traditional song makers a lot longer, and for me, many more years of experience and thousands of dollars in gear. Once I had my tracks, I needed some album art. And even though my music was published, it was out there, I wasn't rich nor famous. I was nowhere near being able to quit my job. I needed to promote my music. I had Bleeding Verse repost my song, but it really didn't do much for me. So I decided to go old school with this. I printed out QR codes with my links, put them in CD cases, and headed to Times Square to hustle my wares.
It's free AI music. It's a QR code. There's nothing in here.
It's a frisbee.
No, we're good, thank you.
I would have
Can I show you guys
frisbee
some
that
music?
thing right out the window.
Is it you?
Do you like it?
It's alright, yeah.
It's all right. It's an AI band that I made.
What is it? Fair play.
It's not my type of music, but I feel
It's
like
a
people would
coaster.
probably rock
That's
with
what it
it.
is.
So
Bring us back to Liverpool with you. Maybe we'll be the next Beatles. I don't know.
Maybe.
Do you think it's possible?
I don't think so.
After generating just a handful of new followers, I knew I needed to do something dramatic. I needed a celebrity endorsement. But all the celebrities I cold emailed never got back to me. I was beginning to worry that my music wasn't connecting the right way with my audience. As chance would have it, my boss was emailed 4 different times about attending various PR events for Tyra Banks. The model, actor, and TV personality has been on a publicity blitz promoting her ice cream venture, Smize and Dream, which features a product called Hot Ice Cream. She's also been sporting a new persona, released a song called Santa Smize, and has appeared in a new Netflix documentary about her show, America's Next Top Model.
I haven't really said much, but now it's time.
Truly a full-court press endeavor only Miss Banks could pull off. An event at the New York City dessert staple Serendipity 3 would give me a chance for an intimate face-to-face with a well-known celebrity where I could showcase my music and hopefully pick up the endorsement. I knew the tone of alternative...
I hope he fails. I'm just going to say straight up, guys. I hope he fails. I know it sounds like I'm hating because I am. But let's get back into the video.
Up the endorsement. I knew the tone of Alternative Fox was a little rough around the edges. But the Our Story page from the Smize and Dream website described a sweet, heartfelt tale about a young Tyra Banks getting ice cream with her inspirational mother.
This could be our song, a Blink-182 Adam song for the AI ice cream Tyra generation.
Once again, I had ChatGPT write the song's hook using a blurb Tyra had written on the brand's webpage.
I dedicate Smize and Dream to mamas and mama figures everywhere. Cool mamas, quirky mamas, turned up mamas, single mamas, foster mamas, working mamas, new mamas, stay-at-home mamas, DIY mamas, PTA mamas, BFF mamas, creative mamas, all the mamas. That's who Smize and Dream is dedicated to.
And prompted Suno with a little bit more of a chill sound.
Good. Chill.
Now all I had to do was have the courage to play it for her.
I'm gonna practice interviewing her. Hi, Miss Banks. That's so interesting. Tyra is here.
Hi. I almost didn't ask because I was so scared. Because you're legendary. This place is legendary.
You're legendary.
I was so scared.
I was worried I wouldn't get the opportunity to show Miss Banks my song and would lose this invaluable step to blowing up my band.
Don't do it, Tyra.
About this.
Call security.
Nervous, indeed.
But I leaned in, listened intently, and tried to curry favor by asking a thoughtful question.
I have a question. So you mentioned that you were like a little sheepish to reach out to Serendipity, but you're Tyra Banks, and I'm just curious to know, like...
The icebreaker gave me the confidence to go ahead and show Tyra my song.
I was really inspired by, you're just like such a Renaissance woman, and... Yes, absolutely.
And your visual.
I read you a song about your about your business. Yes, can I play it for you?
Yes.
Okay. We'll skip a little bit because we got.
My mama.
As Tyra listened to the music I created for her, I saw her expression change from a professional poker face to one of genuine joy.
Oh, you make me cry. Smiles and dedicate, smiles and dedicate, smiles and dream to mamas and mama figures everywhere. Cool mamas, quickie mamas turn up, mamas single mamas, foster mamas, working mamas, new mamas, stay at home mamas, DIY mamas, PTA mamas, BFF mamas, creative mamas, all the mamas. Yeah, all the mamas.
All the mamas.
Smiles and dream.
All right.
I love it.
I can give you a copy of that later, but
I think it's beautiful. Yes, because I did dedicate Smiles and Dream to all those mamas.
Yes, you did.
So you've seen me.
Honestly, guys, I don't think Tyra is really feeling the song. I think she just kind of capping just to, keep the peace. She's like, this kind of sounds like AI slop. And she's just like, okay, let me just, this is, it's kind of politicking. You're a celebrity. You want to be cool with everybody. You could tell maybe he put some work into it, but she's like, this is cringe. This is not really the real thing. That's just what I think she's saying to herself. But let's get back into the video.
all right.
I love it.
I can give you a copy of that later, but
I think it's beautiful. Yes, because I did dedicate Smiles and Dream to all those mamas.
Yes, you did.
So you've seen me talk about that.
Yes, I have. Yeah, I did.
And you talk about my mama and the jobs and all that. Very, very thoughtful.
I'm inspired. So I used AI to help me out, but
It's okay. That's where the world is today.
Very good. Thank you so much for being an icon and an innovator, and I just wanted to show that to you. So thank you, Ty.
So
Did you like
I
that?
did. I really would love to have a copy of it.
Okay, I'll send it to you, PR person. Thank you.
On our social.
Oh, great. Oh, wow, amazing. Thank you, Tyra. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Last question right here.
Yes. I realized it's possible the goal here was not to make money, but rather to make people happy. I may not be able to quit my day job after this, but I was able to thoroughly impress not just a celebrity, but an individual on a personal level. This was quite moving for me. As I wrap up my time exploring the avenues of AI music, I realize this is just another tool. There's going to be a lot of slop music out there, alternative Fox included. It's literally soulless music made up of bots making bot lyrics for bot generations. A bad copy of a bad copy. But for creators, like the people behind Bleeding Verse, who have something authentic to offer, who have something human to offer, a genuine story in their lyrics, this tool allows those who do not have the ability before to make something that resonates, inspires, and ultimately bring joy to other humans. And that joy is not derivative.
All right, guys, as you can tell, I'm a little triggered, but I'm going to cool down just to say my thoughts. Okay, he mentioned that this music is giving people an authentic feeling. However, once again, it's not just another tool. It's getting other people's copyrighted materials and using that to create this new music, and it's not compensating the original creators of the music. The original feeling is based off of real studio sessions of real music makers in real places and times. A lot of those people are no longer here with us, and they're not getting anything for their hard work. It's not just cute and cool and something to do. There's a consequence. There are people who are not being compensated for this. Now, before you guys get in my comments crying, talking about things like sampling, and listen, if somebody samples music, that's somebody's intellectual property, and then they're going to be compensated for that. That's the sample clearing process. We know people like Kanye West and Just Blaze have talked about it numerous times in interviews. But that's funny, right? Because we have people like Kanye and Just Blaze and The Alchemist who make music using a lot of samples, which are copyrighted materials, but some of our favorite songs, they didn't come out, or somebody had to do like a replay of the sample because they didn't get it cleared or something happened on the back end. But if we use something like AI, something like Suno, it's all good. You're sampling a whole bunch of people, putting it together and then spitting something out. And then now, for some reason, it's no big deal. Oh, well, it's just another tool. It's cute. And it's bringing joy to people and it's fun. But wait a minute. What about the people whose original materials were used to create this? What about them? Is it just, oh, well, they just get boxed out and strong-armed? No, that's not how it works. It's not cool. I understand the music sounded cool. It's going to get better and better and better, but it's still taking from people's real work. It's like free labor to create something for a large company, and then the original creators are getting no compensation at all. I'm trying to be balanced in my assessment of this, but it's a bit hard. Those are my thoughts on that, because that last part right there kind of struck me. All right, guys, so let me know what you think. This was a bit of a controversial video, but I had to tackle it, had to watch it, had to share my piece on it, and I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Please, we have to continue this dialogue.